Bueno, pues para empezar, una tercera entrega de Bridget Jones y yo quería que me contaras cómo ha evolucionado este personaje y qué admiras de ella.
That's a really good question. That was what was so interesting about this experience, was trying to figure out how you show that a person has grown without betraying the essence of the person. You know, you want her to still be familiar, but at the same time, it's essential that she's matured because she's, you know, we're catching up to her so much further along in her life experience. I think she's less naive. And as Patrick had mentioned, she's probably a little bit better at managing her insecurities, but they're still present. She's more professionally accomplished, which I think makes sense, and she's probably a little more self-possessed. But at the same time, she's still hopelessly romantic and optimistic and hopeful, and, you know, she's just beautifully imperfect.
Bueno, el personaje de Patrick no es muy habitual, no es una persona que se entrega, que deja a un lado el orgullo. Parece que se sale un poco del canon de hombre, ¿no?
Right. Yes. Great.
¿Crees que es demasiado naif?
No, because I think there's a really beautiful moment where she presses him on a specific question. You have to go see the movie to hear on it. And he gives her the answer that she may not want to hear. But he's honest and allows her to make the choice, the right choice. And I like that moment.
Clave, me gusta. Yo quería saber si para vosotros Bridget es una especie de heroína, ¿no? Porque reta todas las convenciones y especialmente en una edad en la que, digamos que se exige mucho a una mujer, se exige que haya cumplido ciertas.
I love that you asked that question. I love that question. I think it's refreshing. I think we crave a character like her because she kind of gives us permission to be who we are, to be imperfect, to be human. Especially now when we're bombarded in the media with these messages about what we're supposed to look like and what we're supposed to buy and what our lives are supposed to be. It's nice to be able to connect with a character who tells the truth about who we are and what our lives look like, and that she triumphs, and in spite of it, she finds happiness. It's not the conventional happiness that is suggested by societal paradigms, but yet she's successful. She's successful, and I think that gives us hope. It definitely endears her to us because we relate to the challenges that she faces.
Se ha hablado mucho de la diversidad en Hollywood, con la raza y también con las mujeres. Y al hilo de esta pregunta, en el caso concreto del espectáculo, hay, digamos, también esa diferencia entre hombres y mujeres y también lo que se exige a un hombre, a un actor, y lo que se exige a una mujer. ¿Qué opinan ellos de esto? Y si creen que va a tener un final y si hay que luchar contra ello.
Well,
Wow, that's a big
I mean, it's a big question, and it's a
very
really
big
good question,
Great
but that's
question.
the point of art, isn't it? That's the point of art, is to shift the conversation. It sort of, I think throughout history, kind of shapes the evolution of society in certain respects. And in society, we want to see stories that reflect our own experiences, that inspire us, that make us renegotiate our life perspective. And as the films and stories or whatever it is that's put out there is more diverse, then more people will find it relatable, obviously. From a superficial perspective, hopefully someone will see that is a really great motivation for investment and supporting that kind of art, because you can commodify it. When people are interested and they want to share in it, that's an incentive. And I hope that people will catch on to that and recognize that, yeah, there is a market for stories about different kinds of people everywhere, and we crave it. There's not enough of it. I mean, there's been a big void, especially recently, I would say in the last 10 years probably, for people who want to go out and have that experience, go and see a film that moves them, that makes them cry. And I love something that Patrick said a while ago. He said, it's a communal experience to go and sit in a cinema and laugh together, cry together. There's not enough of that anymore since, the social media influx and we're all kind of in our own little worlds right here. What a beautiful experience to be able to share that sense of community. Anyhow, I hope that there's a trend that goes in that direction, that we see more of that. I think it's good for us.